hate to say it, but I think we can agree that the Aral Sea is unfortunately at the forefront of global ecological catastrophes.
It was a very impressive moment to just walk to the border of the hill and looking of what was a sea before, especially visiting the museum and looking at these paintings where you can see the horizon of water and then see that now this horizon is of sand.
So it was really touching to see how this ecological catastrophe is multi-layered, it's a very complex problematic that is affecting lots of different peoples and professions, but also non-human beings.
What happened to the Aral Sea is one of the great ecological catastrophes of our time, totally man-made. But within that catastrophe, perhaps we can find some hope. The way the planet is changing now, not just here, but in many places, we're going to have to get better at working through ecological and social transitions in areas that have been drastically altered due to human activity and climate change and so on and so forth.
What we are going to be learning and what we have learned so far of what happened in this sea can be later applied in other countries, in other places, in other territories that are undergoing a similar situation, because desertification and scarcity of water is something that is going to be more and more common.
We have been reflecting a lot on the way we can not only raise kind of awareness, but also to embody such uncomfortable and difficult feelings. So what could be the role or the agency of art and culture to somehow create an awareness from an emotional point of view? So how we can translate or listen to testimonies of not only the people, but also other species. How can we listen to the landscape that is transforming and changing so fast? How can we translate that into other kinds of formats and works that actually create an awareness through a more emotional kind of experience?
Animals have habitats and people have habitats, but for people need to have a cultural environment. They have spirit, they have soul, and soul needs the food. We need music, we need poems, we need other things.
Connecting back or connecting through culture with current issues happening here, as the desertification of the Aral Sea, could be the best way to go.
So when we talk about the very complex issues of ecology, which are totally part and parcel with social and other issues, you really can't separate ecology from social and cultural issues.
This trip was very much about hope. I found amazing population, extremely welcoming, which really very much believes into their ground, their traditions, and in a way I'm very impressed about the way they fight. They fight on for what they have and they want to improve it or at least get it back.
The damage that's been done seems to be largely irreversible, but that doesn't mean that there can't be a future for this place.
What's next of our job together with the foundation to trying to find a solution, to find the next steps to try to solve this problem, to fill this hole with hope and with possibilities for next generations.
The idea is to have an organization of arts and culture that will somehow bring improvement to the area.
We have come to this idea of how water scarcity and the way resources has to be managed deals a lot with education.
New institutions should deliver, distribute information around the world.
So I am very optimistic and hopeful that with creativity, culture, design, craft, architecture, and also an environmental conscious, we can really make a change and a difference here in this area.
If we can be successful here in bringing new life to the area, I think it's going to be really one of the great comeback stories of our time.